Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How we doing out there, cupcakes? And you, Keith's Koi Haven. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Keith's Koi Haven is a very, very new channel. Only been going about a month. Only a few videos on there and a few shorts at the moment. And it is a channel that has been started by one of my subscribers. Sorry, message come through. Where was I? Yes. She is actually one of my subscribers from across the big pond. And she has also commented on a lot of you guys' channels out there as well. Now, she wouldn't have commented under Keith's Koi Haven. That's because she's changed the name of her channel because she's now started her dream pond build. Inspired by the likes of myself, Andy from Andy Pandy from Derby Koi. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart day today. I've got so much going through my head at the moment. Yes, so if you could do me a really big favour, cupcakes, go over there, give Maureen some fucking love, give her a subscribe, tell her the Twisted One sent you, she will love it. And yeah, she used to comment on our channels as Farmhouse Charms and something else. But anyway, she's a real good lass, and she's over in the big pond. Over the big pond. Jesus Christ, what is up with you today? Start again. Yeah, she lives across the big pond. So give her some Twisted love. Go on. She's been supporting us lot for a while now. But that's that one out of the way. Right, second one. I will do the draw for the 10 names for the Saturday and the 10 names for the Sunday on the Access All Areas tour of New Forest Koi Farm on the 7th and 8th of October. I will do that draw on Friday evening of the 22nd of this month. So the Friday before the All England Koi Show. So don't forget to tune in to that one. Don't forget yourself to like, share and subscribe and tell a friend about my stuff if that's what you like watching. And I gotta say, I watch a lot of channels. And I watched Irish Geordie Koi's video where he explained his system. And I thought I had a lot of filtration. Jews, brother. I mean, seriously, he's got 2 sips, 1 drum, 3 nexuses, 1 backy shower, 1 backy river, and an upflow on 1 pond. I thought I was bad with 2 easy pods, a bio bin, 2 tempests, and a shower. Whew! You engineers, you love playing about, don't you? And if you don't know who I'm talking about, go across to Irish Geordie's Koi. Give him a subscribe, give him a like, and tell him the Twisted One sent you. So, what am I up to today? Other than I've spent the last, I think, 3/4 of an hour just admiring the Tosai tank. The fry and the Tosai are getting along absolutely awesome in there. It's great. It's a shame that in a week or two's time I'm going to be moving some of the Tosai out into the main pond. The Chagoi from my spawning is looking phenomenal at the moment, and that's really starting to put some size on. So yeah, in a couple of weeks time that can go in there with the big ones. The big ones on the Munga mix today, and so are the Tosai tank, and so is the IBC tank. They're actually munching on theirs right now. Just about to give these another handful. I'm also gonna go through, and now what? I'll be totally honest, I'd be lucky if I test my water 3 times in a year. Yeah. Well, I've been given this test kit. Never been used. I've had to do a little bit of research on it because, in a big way, but it does look to be a really good kit. Now, if memory serves, there is another YouTuber that has this kit. I think it's Low Magro, French Koi Connection. Go and check her channel out, give her a love. Give her some love. But what I've got, let me spin you around, is this JBL Pro AQUATEST kit. So yeah, it does your KHGH, ammonia nitrate. It does 2 types of pH. It also does 2 types of phosphate, and it also does O2, which is your oxygen content. So I got to admit, build quality is absolutely fucking awesome. You wouldn't expect any less from JBL, really. But yeah, when I say it's not your ordinary test kit, it's not your ordinary test kit. And what you've got loads of different empty vials, so you can do the tests, and this is quite good as well. So what you do is you put a sample of just plain pond water in this one, and then you test, you put into this one, and then you slide along until you get your Dubry Firkin. But we're going to go through that, because we're gonna use this for the first time ever together. I shall do it with you. This will be fun, won't it? So, but the one thing I have noticed, because I have read through the instructions about 2 or 3 times, and we will go through the instructions again as I go through. My word, I mean, you have to rinse the vials out in the water that you're testing before you actually start the test. Honestly, it's taken me a few days to read through it and get my head around it. Because all I'm used to is the API test kit, which is very, very basic, you know, 5 drops for this and 6 drops of that one, 6 drops of that one, and, you know. But this one is, oh my word. So we will go through that one together. These little ones are doing well. They're actually waiting for their crab stick. Yep. Munching off of the heater. They have absolutely pulled what they can off of the walls as well. And I'm feeding them like buggery as well, these ones. So yeah, I'll go and that's the next job, is to go and get some crab stick cut. This is working an absolute dream. As I say, the little fryer doing well in there as well. There's my and this is the one I'm talking about. This Chagoi was from my spawning, as was this Ginrin, which to me looks like it's going back to Sorogoi at Suri. But yeah, I'll be keeping that one and that one from my spawning. And there is a Shiba in there from my spawning. But the first thing is going to be, it lasted all of 2 days. That ring's coming out, because if you look, it's not even sat on my bottom drain dome. And that aerated pipe or whatever it is that's in there is actually held down by a bloody great lump of stainless steel. And they still managed to move it. So yep, that's fucking coming out today, and that's going in the Tosai tank. So yeah, but I'm debating, because I've got the grill, I can either sit it directly on top of there with the grill in the middle, but I don't know if that's gonna hamper the pull on the filter. I might have to actually make some little legs out of some bits of pipe so it sits above the actual thing, so then when it's drawing the water down to pull it back up again, it will then get sucked in by the bottom drain. But we will finagle and fettle that. So I'm going to put you down, and I'm going to get this out, and then we shall crack on with the day. And, oh, I'm just sitting watching flowers in the rain. No, I'm not. I've been sat talking with Ma and Pa, so I haven't really got much done. Well, I have. I managed to get a pot of this here Blagdon Pond Blanket Weed Alga Way. The easy way to blanket weed, easy answer to blanket weed, encourages plant and pond growth, wildlife and pets safe. So we shall give that a go. Well, I say we should give that a go. The fucking thing's empty. I've already chucked it in. But Ma and Pa did enjoy spending time with the fish, giving them some munchies. Them ones in there, they're gonna be for in there and over there. Over there is looking really good. Wonder how they're gonna be when I chuck this ring in. But yeah, there's my gin ring from my spawning. I really do think that is going to end up Sorogoyatsuri, you know. Yeah, all of them are in there loving life. They're going to love life even quicker, even better, once I give them some crab stick. But look at the size of my jaguar now. That's from my spawning last year as well. Oh my word, it's lovely. Look at the scaling and the footprint. Oh my word, now that is what we call pure koi porn. Oh yes, we do. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get these, get your fucking words up, and I'll get these crab sticks sorted out, and then I'll come back to you. Anyway, we'll let them munch, and we'll bring the remainder in here. That ain't gonna last long. That won't last long either. Oh, we've got a few little bits left on here. There we go. They ain't swimming up there now, are they? They're all down on there eating that good stuff. And like I was just saying apart, and we know it's not crab, but what it is white fish, full of protein, without added fucking soya meal and everything else that goes into the pellets. Just protein. Absolutely brilliant for your fish. Now, Betty still wants more. Betty, as we now know, is 66, 67 cm. My dad didn't believe it when she come up, she took a whole crab stick in one. Thank you very much. She's fucking amazing. I love her. I love Mom Power as well. But yeah, this blanket weed algaway is supposed to treat 2,360 gallons. Knowing that I've got 3,000 gallons, I doubt it'll do much. But I haven't got a full-blown blanket weed infestation at the moment, so that in itself should knock it back. It has made the top of the water a little bit foamy. These don't seem affected. See if I can get the tripod on here without it. Oh yeah, look, hey, we can do that. And if I undo that, no, if I undo that one, we can do that. Tilt forward just a little bit more. Ooh, ah, just a little bit. Ooh, ah, a little bit more. Who sung that song? There's one for you. Right, let's see if I can. Oh, fuck it, I'll just use the knife. Mind your fingers, Vince. They're waiting like they're circling like sharks because they know what's coming. Food fight! Here she comes, up from the depths, 30 stories high. Big Betty, it's Big Betty. Oh, they were the days when cartoons were cartoons. Sorry, I can't open them quick enough. My fingers aren't playing ball. But yeah, they love the old crab stick. They love it. And like I say, it's bloody good protein. Bloody good protein. And as I say, look, these just love it. Isn't that right, Mr. McCashy? Gone. Yeah, Mr. Charrot Siri. Come on, take it then. There we go. Here, Betty. Here, Betty. So yeah. That's where we're at this moment in time, finishing off the feeder. Look at that gone. Nice to see the tan show up and in the mix. He's actually pointing out to Ma and Pa how well she's healing. I don't like I say, I don't think she's going to be a big fish, but at the same time, with the issues she's had this summer, I'm not surprised she's put any growth on. But she is still eating well. She is healing. The hole has closed over. Like I say, it's just the few damaged scales that need dealing with now. Even the mark on the head of the Matsuba over there, that's gone down now as well. I will put it in another salt bath. Won't do it tomorrow because it's Susan's birthday tomorrow, so yeah, Susan's birthday tomorrow. What was I saying? Yeah, I won't do it. I won't put salt bath. I'll do that on Friday. Chuck a few strips over there to the IVC tank for the boys and girls over there. They've gone. I think really the IBC tank is going to have to be for smaller fish, but then even with the smaller fish they were still quite skitty in there, which is one reason why I would like to get rid of the multi-bait, so then I can open the top of the IBC tank completely, so they actually see a lot more movement and that around it, so hopefully we will get rid of that. Here they come again. Here you go, bub. There we go. Big old chunk. And you, sweet pea, good one, that's it. Don't soak me. You ever heard the saying, don't bite the hand that feeds? Here, Betty. Here you go, my darling. So, I think we put some big chunks in. There we go. Don't fight over it, kiddies. There's lots coming. There's that. 2 packs of crab sticks and the munga mix today. And I've still yet to do my koi control comparison, as in I'm going to compare the amount of food that I feed in comparison to what it recommends I feed, and see where we are. And the test kit, what I plan to do is I plan to do a side-by-side sort of like comparison to source tap water as well. So, you know, whatever happens, happens, and we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I'm just going to finish off these last couple of crab sticks. As you can see, they don't last long. But at the same time, I keep telling you people, you know, big fish, big food bills. Like I said, Ma and Pa have been, and like I said to Ma, I've done, I've actually looked at it now, and I've done well over 20 kilos of pellet food this season. Well over 20 kilos of pellet food. And where did I get that pellet food? SkegnessPondSupplies.com. Don't forget, Skegness Pond Supplies is doing a 10% discount code at the moment. So if you want to buy anything from Skegness Pond Supplies, when you go to the checkout, don't forget to put Twisted in capital letters in the discount code, and you will get 10% off of all of your purchases. This offer will continue until the 10th of October, if I'm not wrong. So don't forget, get your Takazumi, your fittings, whatever you need. If he's not got it in stock, he'll get it to you direct from supplier within 48 hours, I would say. Usually pretty good. Usually, I mean, every time I've wanted something, it's always come next day or the day after, because he's good like that. If he wasn't, I wouldn't shout about it so much. But that man has helped me many a time with stuff that I've needed. So, least I can do is help the man promote his business. And it is a bloody good business. So, get over to skegnesspondsupplies.com. Tell him that the Twisted one sent you by putting the Twisted in capital letters in the discount code. Other than that, guys, I'm now going to clean this shit off my hands from feeding all these crab sticks, and then I'm going to get on with this airing. Back in a bit. Well, hello. There you are. Well, I've got the airing moved out of the main pond, and I've got to say the main pond is looking a lot better for it. Let me spin you around. Just how we like it, the fish, all nice and chill. Top like a mill pond. Look at Betty. Oh, she is gorgeous. But I would say it was a success up here. Well, the top looks a bit violent, but it'll get turned off when they get fed. But I would say it's a win. It's definitely livened them all up in there, and obviously the more active they are, the hungrier they're going to get, and the more they eat, the bigger they're going to grow. But yeah, they seem to be loving the extra air. But what I have done is I've taken the air stone out of that far corner to use to get to the double ring. Floss has had a change, but yep, they're doing great guns. Really pleased with them. Gonna start making me bit for over there for me bonsais and me easy pod, and I'm also starting another project as well for the RBC tank. I really do want to get rid of that multi-boat. I've got everything else running, so 99% of the times I don't need to get my hands wet. I mean, just doing what I've just done, my right hand is now starting to come up. But couldn't use the jigsaw. These are doing alright. But they're going to have the lid put on, and then we will start doing water tests and a look through this JBL Pro AQUATEST. So, but yeah, don't know if you can actually see it. Bubbles in the centre doesn't seem to be affected them. So yeah, come back to you soon. That's what I was going to do. I got given this, it was an old, what's it called? Evolution Aqua dechlorinator thing, and I've cut the ends off because I've got one of these, and I'm sure I've got another one kicking around somewhere, and I've got some ball valves. So what I'm thinking is one uplift down into a second uplift, because I've got one that's been given to me, a homemade one, or parts of being given to me by a subscriber as well. So the plan is to go up through from the pump, up through one, down, up through the second one, into a bio bin, and then across a very low, shallow plant bed with alpha grog. So that's the plan, but I tell you what, it wasn't fucking easy. It wasn't fucking easy, but I managed to get the tips off pretty much the same. probably end up using them on a model. But then what you had on one end, you had a blue sponge, which came out absolutely fine. It's in the bin now. And this one, I bashed this out with the hammer. I should have done the same with the other one, but hey ho, I used the jigsaw on it. I did use the jigsaw to clean up these edges, but these things, honest to God, they are from where that line is, which is where this was sat, yeah, it was literally packed solid to that point. And you've got one of these either end, and then what you've got is one's, like I say, one's got a green sponge and one's got a blue sponge. So I think the blue sponge must have been your in, and then your green sponge must have been your out, to stop any carbon dust coming out. They are fucking well put together, I tell you. It took me ages to cut them two fucking nipples off. But yeah, that's the plan. Give that a clean out. I'm not worried about the fucking the bleaching, because it'll get boiled no matter what, you know. But yeah, that's the plan, is to have literally, if I have to take that step out and take this bit out here, I can put a bio bin, 80 litre bio bin in there, and then I can put a double barrel in front of it there, hooked up to the waistline that's there anyway, and then literally go in, out, down, up, in, into the barrel, and then out into the RBC tank. Well, from the barrel across the back with a little plant bed with a water blade, and that's the way it's going to be. Also, it does means I don't have to go climbing up there to get fucking brushes out and Christ knows what else. Jack mat, floss. So yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to get shot of that said multi-blade. Not because it's crap, just because it's more conducive for me and my health. Put it that way. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make myself a cup of tea, and I'll pick you back up when we're in Long Block and we'll have a look through this test kit. Well, cupcakes, it's 7:30 and I still got half of what I wanted to get done. I have made a start on the old Dewberry filter over here, so let me show you that. It's alright. Sister-in-law has brought the little one round. Cute little fucker he is. The problem is he's too cute for his own good. Jackson, you're supposed to be eating your dinner. Go and eat your dinner, cheeky. Anyway, let me spin you around a second. Like I said, I've got the ends chopped off. I've got this one all siliconed in with a bit of MS300. Fucking good shit that is. So then what I can do is I can put that one straight on there. Hang on, put your layer like that. I can see you, cheeky. And I just want it on deep enough for the Jubilee clip to bite. And the reason for that is I want as much, in fact no, that's the top. That can go all the way down as far as it goes. Yeah, that one's going to be the top, so. But there we go. Now what I've got to do is do that one up. Do that one up, there we go. Do that one up nice and tight. Spin that up there around like that. Now, the plan is, if I can get that to stand somewhere, there will do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get here this here K1 Micro. Won't go through the grate, so what I'm going to do, I've got me old jug here, a juggaroo, and we're going to pour in P1 micro. Without throwing it all over the floor, Vincent. Oh, this is going to take a bit. And this is only a 4-inch pipe. Look at that. Fucking hell, I'm throwing it away now. Oh, Jesus. I'll have to pick that up afterwards. But, oh look, fucking loads of it down here and on this one. This K1 micro gets absolutely fucking everywhere if you don't get on top of it. Oh, fucking stuff. So yeah, we're gonna top that off. I would say one more. And each jug is about 3/4 of a litre. So that will do. Pick up this. Oh look, I did miss loads. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to bosh that in there. And then what I'll do is I'll put that to one side. We grab our trusty splat gun, lean it up against there. Hey! Get the trusty splat gun before I get my dinner out the oven. And we're going to go around the top with a bit of splat. Get on there, you bitch. There we go. We're coming to the end of this tube. Alright, there's still a bit in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this here grill here. Sit that in place. Where did I put the squizzes? Bollocks. That ain't no good. Here's the end of the old... Now I see you. The end of the old ratchet to squeeze it. Whoa, stay where you fucking are. We're going to squeeze that silicone through. Like so. And then we're just going to go over the top with our finger. And bead it round. Make sure I've got none overhanging the edge, because otherwise it will play havoc with the rubber when you go and try and put the rubber fitting on. But there you go, there's the start. And with that being the top, that will be the bottom, and what I will do is the next rubber that go on there will be attached right close up here. And the reason for that is because then I want to put the hole in here for the airline. And the reason I want the airline above where the grate is because as the bubbles go up, it pulls the shit to the bottom. Now if you imagine it, that's up the other way, yeah. Now your grid is sat here, yeah. Now if you have your air coming out underneath, you've got nowhere for the particles and the shit to settle out. So you put your grid in, and then you come up high, slightly higher, an inch or two higher than the grid, and then put your air in. That way, when it's pulling the shit down, it pulls it down underneath the grilling to then get taken to waste, if that makes any sense. So yeah, stage one complete. Now to clean my finger off. Let me have my dinner, and then we'll go in the shed, and we shall take you for a journey looking at a new test kit. Back soon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the filter house, and I've got 3 buckets. I've got a bucket of water from the pond. Let's turn Chris and Mal down a minute. That's Mal from Aquarium Delirium doing a live on a Wednesday. He's actually live with Stubbsy at the moment from Stubbs Aquatic. There they are. Give them guys a like and a subscribe. Anyway, as I was saying, I've got a bucket of pond water, main pond. I've got a bucket of tap water to test with, and I've also got a bucket here for rinsing out for tests that I've done, rinse them out so they can be used again. We're on our way. Yes, we are. Right, now let's have a look at this thing. This thing is monstrous. It's an absolutely awesome kit. So obviously here's all your test files, and this is what you use for your colour changing. And then what we've got is ammonia, nitrite, O2, GH, KH, phosphate koi, phosphate sensitive, pH, and I've missed one. Where's the nitrite? There it is, it's up there. I missed it, nitrite's up there as well. So there we go, ammonia, nitrate, it looks like we've got to mess around with the powder there. And we'll go through. I have made some notes here because the KH and the GH is it's a colour change, whereas on the other tests here, so when you look at the for instance, where are we? That one there is nitrite. Look. So it tells you exactly what you need to do. So 5 ml in one pot and 5 ml in the other pot, but what we have is we have 5 ml of plain water in that one, and that one will never change. We'll just keep that one in there. And then what you do is you then take the lids off and you look down through, and then you set it up. But we will go on to that one shortly. First thing we will do is we'll start at the start, and we'll start at the start of my my researching as well. So we'll start with the KH. So we need 1, 2. In fact, let me see if I can get you up on the tripod. I went and put you on the tripod, and I must have fucking stopped the phone at the same time, because I did the KH test, and I was like, I better check the phone. And I did the whole KH test, and it wasn't even switched on. But the long and the short of it, the KH test, the KH came out, tap water came out at 10, and the pond water came out at 9. So now I'm just about to start doing, and I'm glad I fucking checked now, just about to start doing the GH test. Now it's going to go from red to green apparently, and also according to what's in the book, it said we should be have for our ponds, or basic life in the pond, it should be between 8 and 25. Now of course all this KH and GH is all new to me, because I've never ever once used to test for it. So put your get back down and spin you around, and let's see if we can get on better than we have been so far. Right, there, can you see? I hope you can see. So yeah, pond water, tap water. Now from the instructions that I've read, let me break the seal on this one. Right, I've read the instructions, and the instruction says 1 drop to turn it red, and then count the drops after that, and that will give me the GH reading. So we'll start with this one first. 1 drop. If you can call that red, but it's definitely changed colour. So right, it's got to change to green now. So 1, swirling it in between. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is supposed to go green. The colour of that is orange. Is that 10 or 11? 12. 13. 14. 15. 15. And you can see a definite change from sort of like orange to green. So that's a GH of 15. So that in itself is good, I suppose. Right, tap water. See what the GH is like on the old tap water. So we start with 1 drop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now that's gone green. So at the moment, the tap water seems to be 1 less than the pond at the moment. So, oh look, spilling it all over my fingers. Bastard. Right, so that's the GH. And to run down the sump. Leave them on the side. Drying hands. Next is the pH. So we'll find the right chart. pH low. So this is just a 1 bottle jobby again, and so is the pH high. When I say high, it's a pH 3 to 7, and then pH 7.4 to 9. So you can try and dial in your pH. So we put pH 3 to 10 on there. pH 7.4 to 9 and there. And this one, get the vials out, take the lids off, rinse them in the water that's being tested. So again, tap water, pond water, and take 5 ml. In that one. $5 ml in that one. Now I'm going to need this phone over here for a timer. Switch you boys off. Not that I can hear you at the moment. Clock. Timer 5 minutes. So I'll do them both at the same time. Give it a little shake. Pick up the right one first. Break the seal. I have 5 drops of this one. Give it a swirl, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love that red liquid, goes green. Right, we swirl them. Timer. Right. We put these in lines because I know there's some more going to need timers as well. So that one's pH minimal, low one should I say. Take the seal on that one, take that all from off. And that's the pH 7.4 to 9. That's the one. Right, on this one, it's only 4 drops. So we'll get them ones all ready. Get them 2 ready, so take the lids off. Take the lids off, drop them down there. Right, we will rinse them in that water for that one. That water for that one. Do the same, right and left, pond and tap. That way we know where we're at, don't we? No, I'm not a poet, if you didn't know it. Boom, boom. Right, we put 5 in there. Almost did it, didn't I? We put 5 in there from the tap water. We've only got a couple of minutes to wait anyway, so yeah, they've been going ravenous on the old crab sticks as well. So if I work this right, I can time it off of there. No, I'll wait. I'll be patient. I'll be patient. What shall I do for a couple of minutes? Oh, I don't know. What we will do is we will get this ready. Right, pond, tap water, this is our viewing debris, and what will happen is there's already a major difference between the two, and we've got 2 minutes left. So don't forget, gonna do the live draw for the Access All Areas tour for New Forest Koi Farm on the 7th and the 8th of October. I will do that Friday evening on the 22nd of this month. Gives you plenty of time to get your name in on the appropriate video to be in with the chance to become one of those 10 people to have a Access All Areas visit round New Forest Koi and everything else that Ricky's got organised and will have going on. So we've got a minute left, I could see, but you don't want that. But when we look at this, shuffle along here, as you see, you can see that where we're looking at the middle one. So you've got, I presume that's saltwater fish, the bottom, because it's got a starfish there, koi, tropical fish, and then you get your different so yeah, as koi keepers, we want to be keeping between sort of like 7.4 and 8.5 really when you look at this green band. But I love the fact you've got so many different variations to look for. We've got 20 seconds, and then what I'll do is I'll pick you up. So two, one, beep, beep, beep. Stop. Right, so tap water. We'll put that in, and let's have a look, see. You can see it with me. And then you just go along until the colour disappears. Now I would put that around there. I'd put that around the 7.4, 7.5. So yeah, I think that's the way you do it. I wouldn't have thought you did it the other way round. Wouldn't have thought you'd have had that one in there. Oh, hang on a minute. That makes a bit more sense. So if that's right, and that is the way to do it, that's the way to do it. Punch and Judy, get your camera right, you dickhead. Oh, I don't know. So let me take that one out of there and put that one in there. Oh yeah, that does make more sense actually. Can you dig it? You see what I mean? That seems to be more, yes, that makes sense. So with that being said, I would say that the pH in the pond, according to this kit, as in 3 to 10, I would say is 8, and the tap water is about 7.4, 7.5. So let me just record that down. So the pH was about 7.4 to 7.5, and the pond water came out with a pH of 8. That's unusual. Usually it comes out around 7.4. Right, so Give them a sluice out. Right, so this is the next one. So this one is pH 7.4 to 9. I need the back of the card. So, and this one is 4 drops and then 5 minutes. Give them a swirl. Timer's on, 5 minutes, so that we can get this one put away. It's a funky little case, I'm telling you. Mind you, I've seen the price of it. So, after this one, we'll be doing the first one will be the ammonia. And for the ammonia, again we'll have to rinse the vials in the water that's to be tested. Fill both vials with 5 ml sample, add 4 drops of reagent 1 and mix by swirling. Then add 4 drops of reagent 2 and mix again. Finally add 5 drops of reagent 3, mix and wait 15 minutes. Jesus Christ. Nitrite test. The nitrite test takes 5 minutes, so we will do that one next. Right, so nitrate is these 2 bad boys here. So we're going to need 5 ml of water from pond water in there. Rinse and repeat. 5 ml in there. Give them a bit of a shake. Snap them open. Get rid of that bit. There. Right. Right, a shake. Snap it. Open that one up. Hold off out there. Right, that's number 1 and number 2. So there we go. So just to double check. The nitrite. Yep. 5 drops of each and we'll swirl and let it go. We'll get that one sat around there ready to test these. So pH 1. You'd have thought they'd make them all around the same sort of fucking time, wouldn't you? Time length. We got 50 seconds and counting We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and it's done. I wish. Yes, I'm waffling bollocks. But what's new? Huh? Who's going to the koi show? The Detling koi show at the end of this month? Will be there on this Sunday as per normal. 20. Yep, as per normal, we will be there on the Sunday. So, don't be shy. Come along and say hi. You know you want to. Anyway, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, 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 beep. Told you, didn't I? Right. So, tap water first. We'll slot that in. Now I think I would say that's pretty bob on. Doing the same thing. That's come out at 7.4. And what did we say? 7.4 on the low range. So that's that one. So let's get that one out. And that one can be empty. Chuck that in that bucket for a minute. As it goes down. And then if I follow this one along, I'll tell you what. This is fucking... Sorry, I'm pointing you in the wrong direction. This is fucking good. I'll tell you what, that is fucking bang on. Look at that. pH of 8. So if you're not happy with the first pH test, you can take the second one and really dial it in. I like that. That's sweet. Bloody hell, 23 minutes and we've only done 4 tests. We've only got 3 left to go. Make sure you're back in your right place. That's it, bring you back a bit. Right, so I'll get that one emptied out. Get him rinsed out in there. But I'll tell you what, guys, I really do like this test kit. Okay, some of it looks a bit daunting when you're first opening it up, but it's pretty much not far off the old the ones I usually use. So this is another 5-minute countdown, and this is the nitrite. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give it a swirl. Give it a swirl. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start. You give them a swirl. Oh, you can already see a colour change already coming on the old pond water one there. Right. So the nitrate. God, this is going to be a long old video, guys, because you've got phosphate sensitive and phosphate koi. I couldn't tell you what the fuck they. Phosphate sensitive. Sensitive is an easy to use colorimetric test for routine monitoring of the phosphate content in fresh and marine water and in garden pond water. The high sensitivity of this test makes it possible to detect an increase in phosphate content at an early stage and to take suitable action in good time. Right, so we don't need the pH one out, we don't need that one out, we need Oops. I buggered that up. It was supposed to be 5 drops, not 4. Oh, fuck. I fucked that one up, didn't it? Right, we're even have to go in the bucket. 2 fresh pots. 1. Rinse, rinse, rinse. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Right. Pond water. Tap water. Nitrite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. It did land in there. And that was the other thing, yes. I weighed out how much food that I've been feeding in 2 days. And it worked out I was using 467.5 grams every 2 days. So that works out at 233 grams, 0.75 per day. Now, the koi control app actually recommends that even at 20 degrees, my pond should be getting somewhere in the region of about 400 grams a day. So yeah, even I'm underfeeding, and there's definitely nitrite in the system, and I knew there would be because I'm feeding fucking heavy. But yeah, so according to the old koi control app, and I'm feeding a lot, according to the koi control app, yeah, I'm underfeeding. So there goes my pen. But yeah, we are getting a colour change. Look, we are looking pink. We're on line for a 0.2, I think. I don't know. Let me light it go. Found me fag. It was up here. And you all know I smoke, but I really don't actually like smoking on camera. So that's just the way I am. It's just the way I'm wired. It looks like we're going to need to use one of these spoons for the nitrate, and I think we'll right. Test vials with 10 milliwatt of that one. 1 large measure scoop of the broadband. This one. Close the test vial and shake vigorously until the remainder of powder on left. Allow to stand for 10 minutes for colour to test calcium block. Place the vial with added reagent at the smooth end of the vial. Untreated sample at the notched end of the carrot box. So yeah, I am using that the right way. The plain water goes into there. And we'll just do the basic ammonia nitrite and nitrate for today. There is the O2 one, and you've got phosphate sensitive and phosphate koi. Why did 2 different types of phosphate test? I couldn't tell you. So yeah, like I say, it's been a day of wanting to get a lot done, but not got a lot done at all in the end because, like I say, fucking visitors backwards and forwards all day. But shit happens, doesn't it? I still can't get over these Evolution Aqua water pumps. I mean, I'm using, let's say, the 20,000 is on the bottom drain, and that's only on 30%, and it's just fucking, and it's still turning the pond over the way I want it, and it's using less than the JBOs, and like the 10,000 that's on the skimmer line. That's running a third of the wattage that the JBO was. So we got 15 seconds left. I can already tell you there's no nitrite in the tap water, that's for sure, because that hasn't changed at all. But there is nitrite in the pond. Yeah, you know. And going down there, I would say, yeah, we're at 0.2 on nitrite. Am I bothered? Am I worried? No, because I know that will level out, but it is really accurate. That's one thing I am noticing. It's a hell of a lot more accurate than your API or your, what's the other one, the NT lamps one. And I think the aid of having the extra clear vial to look through the colour to be able to compare with the colour that the reagent has changed it to, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. So yeah. So we had no nitrite in the tap water, and in the pond water we had 0.2. So next on the hit list, we'll do the nitrate because that's 10 minutes, and then the ammonia is 15. Fuck me, this is going to be a long video, isn't it? Oh Jesus, I do apologise, cupcakes, but I want to give it a fair test, and if I'm going to give it a fair enough test, you know, I want to do all the basic tests that people normally do on their pond anyway, because I don't know many people that will test for sensitivity on the phosphate. You know, it's just crazy. But it's nice that it's there, and you know, you've got a lot of people out there that do like to do lots of tests. Me, I don't really like standing around doing this sort of thing because I think there's a lot more I could be getting on with. And in fact, the nitrate, we need this one and this one, and we actually need 10 mil of water in each one. Which means I have to put an extra 5 in the sample test one to go for the colour, to get the right colour. And then we go over to here, we're going 10 in from this one. Right, we need to set the timer, 10 minutes. Right, timer's set. Right. We need 1 level scoop. In there. And we'll put 1 level scoop in there. That is right, just make sure it is the large, yep, the large measuring spoon. Right, so we need 6 drops from this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake vigorously till the grey powder is dissolved. Start the timer. Right, it's a 10-minute wait. You can fast forward through all this bit, but because I'm doing a test, I'm going to leave the camera running. I'm just going to go to the loo and I'll be back in a second. I'm back. Ugh. And would you believe, I would say we're at the point where we're just about done in one block. The air pump that I linked up for that ring that I put on the bottom drain, I'm going to leave that set up because that then gives me an airline to chuck in extra air stones if I've had to treat for anything in the summer and stuff. So yeah, whoa, they've changed colour, haven't they? Hang on, we've got, it's only been 3 minutes. We're after the NO3, which is this one. Dang, Daniel. Yeah, I've got high nitrate. Good job I don't worry about nitrate. Nitrate, that is. Nitrate. A 0.2 on the nitrate is fuck all really when you think about it. Cherry Coke. Only Coke to drink. Mind you, I have got to say, the Coke Zero tastes better than fucking Diet Coke does. How people can drink that piss water, I do not know. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Definitely going to have to get the duster out, ain't I? All my mugs have got spider web. Well, not all of them, but some of them have got spider web. But it's keeping the flies down. I'll keep the spiders down soon because I'm going to get me some carnivorous plants. Yeah. Venus flytraps and stuff. I'm going to put some in here, and I'm going to put some in the tow-side tank as well because I'm getting a lot of spiders and flies and that in there. But what a difference a day makes with the old fucking temperatures. I mean, 2 days ago my pond was sitting at 24 degrees. It's now down to 19.6. Fucking crazy. Mad weather. Right. So, that's that one going. What do we actually have to do for the O2 one? Each measure over 6 drops of oil and 6 drops of oil, slowly, one after the other until the measuring vessel. Oh, hang on a minute. Fill the measuring vessel to the brim with the water to be tested by immersing it in water and place it on a waterproof surface. Add 6 drops of the O2 reagent. 1 and 6 of O2 reagent 2, slowly one after the other until the measuring vessel overflows. Avoiding bubble formation, fuck me, this is intense. Close the measuring vessel bubble free with the enclosed cap and shake vigorously for about 30 seconds. Remove the cap from the measuring vessel and add 8 drops of reagent 3. Close the measuring vessel again, bubbles no longer matter, and shake vigorously for approximately 30 seconds, although allowed to stand for 10 minutes until the full colouring develops. Move the measuring vessel back and forth across 3 to 5 centimetres above the white bar of the colour chart and select the colour that is best possible match. Read the option content in the relevant colour field. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just playing my fucking sleeve. Or are they talking about this one? Oh. I see. No, that's CO2. I must be missing something. See, that says SiO2 and that just says O2. And then when you go along, O2. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, you actually do use one of these bottles. Alright, I see. Yeah, I ain't doing that tonight. Nitrate. There we are, nitrate. We've got a minute to go and then we can have a look at this one. I can tell you already there's nitrate in the tap water. Motherfucker. 50 seconds. I got 50 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go. Right. Ah, it's that one. It's 4 drops. Get them ready for the next one. Get them to dry out and they can go away. Because that's all we're doing today. Is one left to do is the ammonia. 16 seconds is gonna bing at you. Oh, it's been one of those days, Cupcakes, it really has. At least it wasn't timer done. It wasn't a Limp Bizkit day where you just want to break stuff. See what I did there? Right, so tap water first. Come on down. The price is right. Take you down the fucking caps on, didn't I, dickhead? Right, those caps will need a rinse because they were shaken vigorously. Right, so here we go. Tap water first. Tap water. 5 ppm. 5 parts per million of nitrate in the tap water. Yep, the tap water. Put it back there a second, we'll take this one out, chuck that out, rinse him off in there, rinse my fingers, and this is the pond water. Now I expect this one to be high anyway, but what we on the old no, not as bad as I thought. 30. So we're on 30 ppm. See how the colour, if I can get this on camera. Now if you put it down here, you can see it's definitely not that one. It's definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. It is definitely that one, which I would say is 30 ppm. Now, fuck me, 50 minutes! 50 fucking minutes! Oh my word, and we've still got a 15-minute ammonia test to do. But no, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it there. Because that's brilliant. I think the test kit itself is absolutely fucking brilliant. Very accurate, and I think that it will be very handy for people like Aaron at Humbercoy who are colourblind. At least with this way, with you having the clear vial over the top of the colour, even if you're colourblind, you could still match the shades up, if that makes sense. So yeah, is it expensive? Yes, it is. Do I think it's necessary? Unless you've got seriously high-end koi and you need to be on top of your water constantly, yeah, it's worth the, I think, 120 quid they asked for it. Do I need it? No, I don't think I do really, because 9 times out of 10 the fish tell me. And like I say, last year 3 times I took the test kit out, and even then on the 3rd time I realised that it was out of date by a couple of months by the time I did it. So again, even after I'd used it, it told me everything I knew anyway. Everything was fine. So yeah, take from that what you will. I mean, I've got it, so I will use it a little bit more often. And if you want me to do the other tests, so the tests that are remaining is PO4, which is phosphate sensitive, and then we've got PO4 koi. So there must be 2 different levels. Well, obviously there's going to be 2 different levels there, you dickhead. But there's also the O2. If you want me to do the ammonia, the 2 POs and the O2, drop it down in the comments and I'll get it out and I will do those ones. But just to round things up, yes, it's a good bit of kit. Is it worth 120 quid? I don't know how much the reagents are to buy, and you can buy all the reagents in separates for this kit. That I do know, which is something you don't get from the likes of NT Labs with their test kit, API with their test kit. You know, if you run out of ammonia test before the test kit's up, you've got to go out and buy a whole brand new fucking test kit just for one thing. Whereas, as like I say, I have seen that these do get sold as separates as well. So it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? It's whatever floats your boat. And if you're don't take this wrong, if you're a number cruncher and you like doing your charts and your graphs and you like following how your water's going and that, it's definitely for you. It is 100% definitely for you. But is this kit necessary for a basic koi keeper? No, not really. You get just as good accuracy from an API kit or an NTL Labs kit. So yeah, I don't know what else to say there, other than, as always folks, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you're always great, and we will catch you tomorrow night on the GKP Live. Laters.
That's all, cupcakes.